around a year ago, a trailer for the second Tower of God mobile game came out, and it looked really cool. The visuals and the cast of characters, even like the gameplay, it attracted a lot of our attention, and I made a whole video about that I'll link down below. But recently, there's been some more news, some more excitement, and some social media updates about the game, but there's some drama with some of it that I find kind of interesting. So yes, social media, we have Twitter, we have Facebook, Instagram, they're all kind of sharing the same things. I checked out all three. They're basically posting the same content, and of course their YouTube channel, which is where they released a new trailer for the game, and the trailer looks really cool. I'll also put that down below if you want to watch it first. There's a narration that's describing like the history of the tower. It talks about Jihad and how they climbed with their companions, defeated the tests, and then Jihad became king. It even goes into detail with like Arlen and Bomb and like the outside god. So some spoilers for anime only fans, but it's a cool trailer overall. But I noticed there was some discourse. I saw some comments which led me to finding some tweets about the fact that this trailer was made using AI. And there was some discussion about it because people were like, no, this can't be using AI, the voice doesn't sound, and some people were like, no, the voice is bland and sounds boring. For the record, I think the voice is fine, and I will say this, I'm a voice actor. This isn't necessarily me saying I know what's best, I know everything, but I can say without a doubt that the voice itself is definitely not AI.
And they ascended the floors by passing the administrators' tests.
There are inflections in the voice and like the way that the person is talking. You can hear based on like the mic that he's using, it's clearly not AI.
It matters not what you seek. Everyone climbs the tower.
Hey guys, just popping in to say that I'm not as 100% convinced that it's not AI as I was when I recorded this. I talked to a couple voiceover friends of mine. Some are pretty adamant that it is AI, but some are very adamant that it's not as well. So I overall still think it isn't. I can hear the breaths, the mouth clicks, the way that he pronounces administrators is something I hear from a lot of newbie actors who are getting started in voiceover and stuff. There is a mixed pronunciation on the word Arlen. Sometimes he says Arlen, sometimes Arlen, but to me, that also sounds like a human error. I get why some would think it's AI though. And overall, if it is AI, that's bad. I think AI replacing artists or replacing audio or actors, it's all bad. So I want to make that clear in this video as well. But people were still debating about the visuals. Now, I took a look at it, and I do understand what people are saying. Like, a lot of the figures are shrouded in mystery. You can kind of make out some details, but I was trying to figure out, like, oh, I wonder if they, like, leaked Ha Yurin's design, you know? Like, that'd be super cool. But you can catch, like, little glimpses. You can see, like, these headphones here for a second that someone's wearing. But overall, they're very hard to determine. Like, it's meant to be silhouettes, right? You're not supposed to tell who it is, except for Jihad. Jihad makes a couple of very clear appearances where it's like, yes, this is definitely Jihad, and Arlen at the end as well. There's even like this creepy sound effect, like a giggle with Arlen.
Arlen, driven mad by resentment.
So I scrounged around, tried to see what I could find. I searched up everything on Twitter and on YouTube that I could, and it turns out there was a tweet from the Japanese Tower of God New World account that confirms that it is indeed made using AI. Just the visuals, not the audio. They specifically say that the images were created using this program. They even like link the program or mention the program. The English doesn't say anything about it, which I find pretty interesting. But overall, yeah, it was made using AI. So there was drama there. I guess people were a little unhappy with that. But this sent me down a spiral where I was like, well, I want to learn more. I want to see what else, you know, the Tower of God New World people are up to. So I went to their YouTube channel, and it's kind of weird. There's a short on their YouTube channel where there's a guy who turns into Bomb. Kind of weird, right? Like, it's kind of fun because they're showing off the Bomb model from the game, which looks really great and all that. But it's just funny because, like, let me pull up the title for this short. The title for this short, where this random guy turns into Bomb, is "Do You Want to Know What Happened to Bomb in Tower of God?" I guess they're saying that Bob is this guy, but you want to know what happened? This is what happened to Bob. He turned into this guy. It's obviously going to be used as a kind of ad for the game, so it's nothing, there's nothing wrong with it, obviously. It's a very funny marketing tactic. And then there's another short titled Breaking News. Hold on, let me pull this up. Breaking news, the innocent Bomb turned to the dark. Question mark, shocked emoji, and again, Funny title. I don't necessarily hate it. I just find it fun, especially because when you watch the short, it's like this portrayal of Bomb in season 1, talking about Rachel and how much he loves her and all the scenes that we know and love from season 1. And then the Giga Chad Alpha music kicks in, and he's like, duh, I hate you, I'm not your god, and it shows all the badass emo Bomb scenes from season 2. I just find it so freaking funny that there's obviously nothing wrong with it, like, Viol's a badass, but I find it so funny that, like, this lonely, traumatized, like, Viol is Bomb at his worst, you know, and it's like Giga Chad, you know, combined with like the breaking news title. It's so freaking funny to me. But the weirdest thing about this short is that it ends with a panel that looks to be in the Tower of God art style that I swear I've never seen before. Okay, I'm taking another look at this ending panel. What's wrong with this panel? Can anybody tell me? We watched this Giga Chad Bomb turning into Viol. Can anyone tell me what's wrong with this panel? 3 guesses. You're wrong. This is Shia freaking Shia from Tower of God. They took a Shia panel from season 2 and made it look as if it was Viol saying, I will kill all of you. Okay, so to give them some credit, this comes from season 2, episode 50 of Tower of God. You can see here, this is the panel I'm talking about. We see Shia, and as this panel is on screen, Viol says, I'll kill all of you if you mess with my friends. He tells Shia that. Okay, to use that panel with the text, I'll kill all of you, showing her and not Viol, makes me think A, it's kind of misleading because it's making it look like it's Viol, or B, they genuinely looked at this panel and thought Viol was like going crazy. The whole point of this scene is Shia gets chills listening to Bomb say that, to Viol say that. She says, I could feel it, you are my god. Like, the whole point was that that's Shia, and the video, anyway, I'm ranting enough about this. Either way, all of this does kind of connect to this idea that the game is going to be covering the in-between Bomb Viol section of the story, like how Bomb became Viol. There's a lot of hints about that, like on social media and these videos. They keep hinting at the fact that this game is going to be about how Bomb becomes Viol, which I find kind of odd because I'm not sure how you could make an entire gacha game that's supposed to run for years about this one thing. What's cool is that SIU, as we found out a couple weeks ago, is apparently helping with the story, so doesn't necessarily mean it's canon or anything, but still, it is neat. But I wonder, like, what exactly the content will be, because we see from the trailers that there's a bunch of characters that are in this game, not just Bomb turning into Viol. So I'm not really sure. We'll have to find out what the content is exactly, but I don't know. All this stuff made me think about the fact that it was funny little dramas and funny little, some strange things happening with this game that I wanted to talk about. That's about it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I'll see you next Sunday for the next Tower of God reaction. Bye-bye.